going to talk about what I learned when I monitored my glucose. For 1 month, I monitored my glucose continuously, and I found out that my response to eating carbs was different, and it's different in each person because not all carbs are created equal. More refined carbs like potato chips cause faster and higher glucose spikes. Less processed carbs and those with more fiber blunt the glucose impact. Sadly, rice for me caused a sharp increase in my glucose level despite not being particularly refined. I was surprised, and sadly I have to rethink my sushi habit. Fructose does not get measured by the continuous glucose monitor, but because fructose is almost always consumed in combination with glucose, when there is a lot of fructose in your food, it will still likely contribute to a glucose spike. Aerobic exercise is most effective at removing glucose from circulation, and I found when I exercised, it decreased my glucose, but not too much. Sleep makes a world of difference. Sleeping 5 to 6 hours versus 8 increased my glucose by about 10 to 20 milligrams per deciliter. And also it just stayed higher all day, about 5 milligrams per deciliter higher. Stress, presumably via the stress hormones, had a surprising impact on my glucose levels. Also, Mom was right. Vegetables are good for you. Spinach and broccoli had virtually no impact on my blood sugar. Eating foods high in protein and fat, like eggs and fish, virtually had no impact on my glucose. Large amounts of protein, however, did slightly elevate it. I caution, at least for me, protein shakes with sugar, especially if they're low in fat, bumped the glucose because of the sugar in it, even though it contained protein. So if you're stressed out and sleeping poorly, just be careful with what you eat. And remember that response to carbohydrates is different in each person. Like I said, my glucose level bumped with rice, but when I ate sourdough bread and sweet potatoes, it barely moved. So you can find out what makes a difference for yourself. One of my doctor friends who was doing it at the same time as me had just the opposite response. He was rock steady with rice, but bread and potatoes shot his glucose up. What's most important, just tracking my glucose had a positive impact on my eating behavior because it gave me immediate feedback. So please continue as I go through different aspects of how to apply devices for personalized medicine and to help you make better lifestyle choices.